With me tonight is Michael Stolarczyk, the CEO of the Toledo-Lucas County Port Authority, and we're going to talk about a topic that I'm sure you're not terribly excited to talk about, but we must. JetAmerica. We almost got it launched at Toledo Express. We sold lots of tickets. We delayed it once, and then just last week got the word that this airline is a no-go. So what happened exactly?
Well, I think one thing that should be definitely stated at the top is that the Toledo community definitely came out and supported the startup for JetAmerica. We got some good bookings. We appreciate the response that we had in Toledoexpress.com as well. We ran into some issues with JetAmerica trying to get slots into Newark. They were unable to do that at a level that was cost effective, which put pressure on their organization from a fiscal perspective on runtime and how much money they had to burn during their operation, and they were just not able to overcome that with investments, and they had to pull the plug.
Did they jump the gun here? I mean, it seems like you would want to know that you had slots for takeoff, landing, gates, that sort of thing, before you start selling people tickets.
That's a valid point, and I think what they tried to do was work in parallel with a lot of issues as it related to their ground operations, their flight operations, and also building up the relationship with each of the airports. I think that they stumbled a bit with some of the interaction that they had with the FAA, and got some updated information while they were in process, and clearly they had to pay for the slots to get them, and they were unable to make that business plan work, and had to pull the plug.
Now, JetAmerica is sending out emails to anyone who bought tickets saying that you will get a refund on your credit card, or giving you a phone number to call if you don't get that. And I got mine last night, and I had purchased one ticket for myself to go to a wedding next month, and I was going to Minneapolis. Now it's going to cost me an extra $300 to book with another airline. I'm sure there are a lot of other passengers kind of in this same boat. It's not just inconvenience, but it's people who have made plans, and you got to come up with a plan B. Nobody has this kind of deal out of Toledo. You may be forced to go to another airport, and I want to support Toledo Express. I live very close to there. Yeah,
I think you're not alone in that situation, and it's unfortunate, and we as an organization apologize to the community, because like we said, they supported JetAmerica. We are taking steps through the Port Authority for free parking and some vouchers as it relates to using another air carrier coming to Toledo Express, and you can communicate that to our organization, and we'll make sure that we get those vouchers to you. We're going to continue to try. I mean, our responsibility is to bring jet service here, more corridors, places like Minneapolis, like the New York metro area, and possibly back down into some more traditional routes into Dallas, Fort Worth, or Atlanta, and places like that. We've learned from this disappointing situation, and it's going to keep us focused on the future to try to get the next one here, and make sure that we continue to help out the folks in Toledo and bring some additional services.
Quickly before we wrap, does this make your job more difficult, getting other airlines or getting community support? Do you think it'll still be there?
I think the one thing that is on our side is that the community supported it. We also took steps in marketing JetAmerica and not giving them just a revenue guarantee. We spent the money here in Toledo with TV stations, radio stations, print media, the big billboards and things like that. So we decided to market Toledo Express and the jet service, and so I think carriers will see that as a good way of partnering with Toledo Express. And we've got to learn from our mistakes, not make the same ones again, but we're going to be back out there trying to find a new air carrier to partner with.
All right. Thank you so much. Michael Stolarczyk, Port Authority CEO. That is tonight's Talk Back.